Hey, this is Lacey, your Las Vegas gal. I'm here to tell you why you should move to Las Vegas in 2020. Stay tuned. According to the 2018 Census Bureau reports, Nevada is the nation's #1 fastest growing state, with over 141,000 new residents moving to this state in 2018 alone. I've got a sneaking suspicion as to why. I talk to new residents every day, so I've kind of compiled my reasons as well as what people are telling me when they decide to move here to share with you today. The #1 reason that most people are moving to Nevada is because of affordability. Just our neighboring state alone has house prices that are $600,000, $1.5 million. You can get a house here in Las Vegas for a median price of low 300,000s. I'm talking big houses. I'm talking like 2,500 square feet, 4 bedrooms in the 300s. That's unheard of in some of our neighboring states, which I think is one of the biggest factors that's driving people here. Another thing that I think is really coming up in a lot of conversations with a lot of you who reach out to me, who email me, who really just want more information about moving here is that many of you are first-time home buyers when you move to Nevada. And that's because you've never even had the chance to dream of buying your own home and owning your own home in California or some of the other states that are just so much more expensive. So Nevada's not only giving you an affordable way to buy a house and to live, but it's actually giving you a chance to be a first-time home buyer and own your own home. Another reason is the fact that we don't have state income tax. So people, when they move here, no matter what state they're coming from, are getting an immediate raise because of the fact that there's less taxes coming out of their check. One of the other really big factors is the fact that we have really low property taxes. The legislators and all the politicians here in Nevada have worked really hard over the last 20, 30, 40 years to really make Nevada a viable option for small business owners and for new residents to move here and to try to create what we are starting to see happen now. And that's because our property taxes are on average 0.77%, which really is up and down from there. So I always average it out to about 1% across the state. That's huge. There are states around this nation that charge you 8%, 13%, 11%, and that can eat up a big chunk of money on an annual basis that you could be spending on enjoying your life in Vegas. One of the most exciting drivers to having people move to Las Vegas, one of the things that I think I've gathered mainly from most of you who've reached out to me, is the fact that so many companies are evolving in this nation, and they're allowing people to work from home. So many new remote positions have become available. There's a lot more flexibility. Employers kind of get it now that we're not just people who are going to sit on the couch with our PJs and not get anything done. There's really an entire workforce out there that can actually manage working from home and still being productive. And what is great about that is the fact that you can bring that to Las Vegas, maximize your income, low property taxes, all those great things that I've already mentioned. But the fact that you get to live in a city like Las Vegas with all the amenities and all the entertainment to boot, can't beat it. And the last reason, and this is a big one, not one that I even gave much credit to for a really long time, but as I've started meeting more people and hearing more buzz, I'm realizing that the Raiders, baby, are bringing a lot of you to my beautiful neon hometown, and it makes me so happy. I'll be honest though, I've not been a big football fan my whole life. Growing up in Vegas, you don't get a chance to watch a lot of pro sports or become like hinged to one team because we don't really have a home team. So this is going to be my first experience having our very own pro football team. It's already been exciting with the Vegas Golden Knights and how well they've really been doing with the hockey component. So this is really exciting. We're now like legitimized as a real city with a real pro team. 2 pro teams, I guess, and I think it's doing more for this city and for this state than anybody is actually giving it credit for. Those Raiders, they have a popular following and they know how to bring people in. So welcome Raiders fans, I'm soon going to be one of you, and looking forward to seeing how that evolves and how that really blossoms inside the city. But if you're looking to move here because of the Raiders, I suggest you do it now, early in 2020, before they actually launch their first season. So if you can't tell, there's an absolute reason, or 2, or 3, or 5 at least, as to why we are the nation's #1 fastest growing state. And I think a lot of it's coming right down here to Las Vegas where I live, my hometown, my neon hometown. I've given you a couple of reasons as to why I think you should move here in 2020. If you're even thinking about it, or you have questions, or you just want to, I don't know, talk, get to know somebody who lives in Vegas and find out what it's all about, click the link below in the description, reach out, fill out the form, and I'll set up a call so we can chat and I can answer your questions. Otherwise, this is Lacey, your Las Vegas gal, and I'm wishing you a really happy day.